2. The items will be accepted at the designated drop-off point in the respective cities. The requirements are toothpaste, soap, shower gel, shampoo, roll-on deodorant, toilet rolls, washing products, sanitary towels, clothing, blankets and sheets, face masks, first aid kits, surgical gloves, baby products, disposable nappies, baby milk, wipes, canned food, rice, pasta, non-perishable goods. We will not be accepting expired products or second-hand clothing and goods. The drop-off centres are as follows. UK, Aquarius Hair Salon, Mento Coffee and Flowers, 9 to 11 Stroud Green Road, Finsbury Park, London N4. Your contact is Jarzino Morris, 07 507 286 388. Canada, Nemo SVG, KLC Fright, Unit 5, 50 Tiffil Road, Scarborough, Ontario, M1V537, Canada. Open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. EST. After 5 p.m., the drop-off point will be Twilight Restaurant, 55 Nugget Avenue, Scarborough, Ontario, M1S4A4, Canada. Your contact is Tavia Henry, 416-904-8676. Trinidad Contractors, Southern Main Road, Plaisance Park, Ponte Pier, San Fernando. Alternatively, Chino Styles Barbershop, 36 Lord Street, San Fernando, Trinidad. Your contact is Reshma, 868-686-5010. Please help us support the victims of the La Sofria volcano eruption. Thank you.
This is iLive Caribbean. wi.iliveradio.com.
Revelers! Let me take one for the road. Not a beer, not a drink. Let me jump up before the curtains come down. Every Tuesday is the last lap where soca and calypso music come alive. Look for interviews from some of your favorite artists. Last lap every Tuesday from 6 to 8 p.m. on iLive Caribbean Radio.
Hey, it's your girl Trouble M for Stilettos and Serato. Tune in every Tuesday from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. where we mix things up. Old school, new school, soca, reggae, alternative, rock and Latin. Right here on iLive Caribbean. See you then.
I'm Rob Sound, yo DJ. Je vous présente une émission tant attendue de Rob Sound Show.
On the one and only
iLive Caribbean.
Every Saturday from 10 p.m. to midnight. It's going to be lit.
Vous allez vous régaler, oui, beaucoup de plaisir, avec les tendances suivantes, compas, kizomba, R&B, house music, afro.
Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube,
iLive Caribbean.
or visit our website, wi.iliveradio.com. Don't miss it.
Soyez branchés.
Hey, my name is DJ Blacks. You can catch my show Free of Fridays right here on iLive Caribbean every Friday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. in the evening, bringing you the best of small island soca and booyah music from the island of Dominica. Every Friday right here from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on iLive Caribbean, bringing you the best of small island soca and booyah music.
This is iLive Caribbean, changing the way we listen to radio.
DJ KCD,
the most powerful and feared man in the music business.
Push back, touch the ground, kill it with it, kill it with it. the ground, kill him with it, kill him with it, kill him with it, kill him with it. Grind it all around, kill him with it, kill him with it, kill him with it, kill him with it. Start to wine and turn it. Start to wine and roll it.
We no want go, we no want go, go pandu, in the mud, in the mud. Sing soca, all night and day, we want wave me out. So we no want go, go pandu, in the mud, in the mud.
This is iLive Caribbean.
Watch the iLive Radio.com. You take a sick girl wine, go down and bite your lips and listen nice. Come check me about Friday. Tell me about a new dance she have thrown it. One back it up and she want dash away. Me stand up on the stage and me sing say, look how she brownie, look how she run like a pony. One back it up and look a beanie. Never know me tell her what I mean no easy. And we don't know where the wine they come from, but the wine they you use with your man. But the wine they are real number one, you put NK group on me and we no want go, we no want go. Walk up on the road, in the mud, in the mud. Sing soca, all night and day, we want wave me out. And kadong, chuck it down, boy. Ashman ting tong, check out the gal them winding down, watch out the gal them grinding down. Pick it up, gal, make bumper spin rum and kadong, boy. Ashman ting tong, check out the gal them winding down, watch out the gal them grinding down. Pick it up, gal, make bumper spin rum and kadong, chuck it down, kadong. Don't stop down there. Come up, right, come up, chuck it down, come up, walk it down, come up, stick it down, come up. No question. Girl, who taught you to whine like that? I never know you coulda whine like that. Who taught you to walk up like that? I never know you coulda walk like that. Girl, who taught you to whine like that? Who taught you to walk up like that? I never know you coulda whine like that. You ain't easy. That.
Me hear them say zoom affect my life. That's
Mr.
right.
KCB.
Better life. Them say zoom change me. Zoom coulda do anything it want. We don't have the range. They pull up at the front. Zoom not the range me. Zoom change me. Zoom coulda do anything it want. We don't have the range. Over pull up at the front. Zoom not the range me. Me not change for zoom and range. Me change for me the one me pocket feel strange. Some man sing it for 25 years, but the bank account look like dog with mange. If you have a problem to pick up with me, but the only issue you coulda find is a range. Your problem is vanity, jealousy.
Y'all are wine in the street, under the boiling heat. The girl them dash with, the girl them dash with. Watch how them line up behind the truck, grab and for any girl and try your luck. 'Cause the girl them dash with, the girl them dash with. Hey, bend over, girl that to do. Bend over. Girl, going in the carnival style, girl. The links up in the road, man, girl. When we meet in the street, you know what you for your dream.
This is iLive Radio.
Say she wanna ride, all day, all night. She wanna ride, big old woman. She wanna ride, all day, all night. She wanna ride, big old woman. I'll tell you all day, all night. This girl want motorbike, no car, no bus, no train flight. It's only the big ninja she like.
Mash up the speaker.
All day, all night. This girl want motorbike, no car, no bus, no train flight. It's only the
Mash up the speaker box.
A party promoter watch me and say she don't want me inside, she fed. A club owner she watch me and say she don't want me inside, she fed. Cause every time I reach in the dance and I hold on the woman and I start to prance, I lean in on all the box, I only mashing up speaker when I start to walk. When them girls start winding up, I mashing up all the box. When them girls start walking up, I lean in on all the box. When them girls start winding up, I mashing up all the box. When them girls start walking up, I lean in on all the box. This girl she rocking back and I right there behind on the attack, making all them girls them jump down. The mashing up speaker from back to front. When them girls start winding up, I mash mashing up all the bumps. When them girls start walking up, I lean it on all the bumps.
This is iLive Caribbean. wi.iliveradio.com.
Hey, greetings iLive Caribbean. It's now 11 past 6 in Trinidad and Tobago, and you are on the last lap, the biggest street party on radio. Now this street party is where soca and calypso music comes alive. Weather-wise, well, it's raining cats and dogs in Trinidad. It's really, really rainy, some floods here and there. We hope everyone is safe wherever you are, whatever part of the world you are. Even though you are on the biggest street party on radio, we shine a spotlight on our calypso and soca artists here in Trinidad and Tobago and around the world. Today we will have a telephone interview with Simple C, right? So we can look forward for that. And today we have our usual segment, the Are We Lego. Now last week we did not tell you what our the meaning of the lingo is, so we're gonna do that today, and you're gonna get a new one. And in the second hour, that's from about 7, there will be entertainment news, and then we go straight into the Kaiso segment, where we have 20 minutes of calypso, strictly calypso music. The last 20-30 minutes of the show is where Last Lap gets into full gear. This is the last lap on the last lap, where we take our last jump before the curtains are down. Yeah? And that's it. So who say soca? I say soca. You say soca. We say soca. So don't forget iLive Caribbean is changing the way we listen radio around the world. Your number one choice for internet radio. Remember DJ KCD and yours truly Baby D tells you that.
Well, Baby D.
Yeah.
For a moment, I think you don't want me to at least say good afternoon to the iLive Caribbean listeners.
The floor is yours.
What happened? You hear something?
I'm dressed for the weather. No.
Good afternoon,
yours.
iLive Caribbean listeners. This is yours truly, DJ KCD. I don't know I'm to Baby D this afternoon, but say what? Again, yes, you are locked on the biggest street party on radio, and yes, we're here to enjoy this evening.
Mm-hmm.
I know some parts of the world it's night coming close to morning, but say what? We're here to have some fun. And here in Trinidad and Tobago, it's wet. So you know we have to have it steamy inside.
Very wet. So
nice.
We're heating up the place on the last lap.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's at a mall. Sure. Baby, why you so damn far? Baby, why you so damn far? Need nobody in my arms. I hate it when you so damn far. I need you to just my for me. Girl, I wanna feel our body. You got the perfect type of ba-dum, bend over, shake that ba-dum. Just back for me. Come let me feel our body. You got the perfect type of ba-dum, bend over, shake that ba-dum. Things are changing, feeling it down in my soul. Every weekend is like I want some more. People won't talk, just talk. In each and every way, I wanna jam with you all night. It's not gonna be enough. I hope I do rough enough. Your body inspire everything I want in life. One day I'm making you my wife. I need to know my shoe. Scenting. Oh gosh, I must get piece of that wine. Darling, I hope you don't mind. Oh gosh, must sample that wine. Darling, tell me where's your location? Where you come from? You shut the whole place down. Where you touch down, show me where you get that wine from. I just broke it down. Send that location. There we link up. Oh, girl, I see my future between those ties when you find new style.
Oftentimes, life hits so hard. Trust me, I know that. And oftentimes, I can't seem to find any motivation. It's only frustration. But I can't
Baby, I want to touch some new music.
Them not getting that satisfaction, yeah. You try, them try. It can't take my joy. It can't take my joy from me.
Hey, we have Lisa locked in. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome to the
You're in iLive Radio.
Come from and say, Mr. Kiss, winding crazy. I see you real woman, but your bumper amaze me. I hope you're ready, girl. You start on this bacchanal. No time to get physical. Jump in the party central. We have bottles and bottles and bottles to last all day. And we have plenty room yet to play. And only good vibes, good energy. Everything that you need is there. Come and meet your new family. Tell we out to party. We could party. We life is a party. All day, every day. We live to party. We love with party. Life is a party. Yeah, we party. This is party central.
Push back, make your bumper raise me. Come up to play wine and lazy. I know that you wine amazing. Push back on nothing, Miss Lady. As soon as you start, you're ready. I need you to hold that steady. Hold it right there. Put on. With your hands up.
Youngsters, come with us in. That tune out with the girl that is sexy.
Yeah, like in that DJ.
Push back, make your bumper raise me. Come up to play wine and lazy. I know that you wine amazing. Push back on nothing, Miss Lady. As soon as you start, you're ready. I need you to hold that steady. Hold it right there. Put on. With your hands up. And let me start from the top now. Put on. With your hands up. And let me put this place up. Go down there. 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 Go down there.
Times are changing. This is a different day. I now waiting. Let me embrace the change. Now we fetting harder than everybody.
Baby, do you see for the Ari Lingo segment? I want it hard.
Today?
You're giving him an easy one today?
Yeah,
Nah, man, today I want to give out a gift, man. Nah, you can't make it too easy.
Nah, it's good.
Once you say good.
Where we are, let me start. Living room is the playground.
Well, in about 3 or 4 minutes or so, we will jump on the Ari Lingo segment.
Yeah.
When the rain come, my living room is my playground. I watch it turn to the stadium. We mash up like when the day come, and we go friend when the rain come. This is our private party. This is our private party.
Boom! You know that I never resist. Wine free, I play. You know that I never resist. I'm stones, I play. I'm not the love of your life, but you contagious. So loving the way that you whine, girl, dance dangerously. The way you whine pon me, you make me daydream. The way you make me feel higher than cocaine. Your hand in the air, yeah. You don't look like a cat, yeah. Take the wine up the air, yeah, girl. Everybody drunk, all over the place. We're taking the man up and so don't go run, tell your man what happened. Everybody drunk, all over the place. We're taking the man up and so don't go run, tell your man what happened. And now man, up for me, ride up for me, bend down for me, yeah, up for me, ride up for me, bend down for me. Because at the end of the day, I live my life for me. You see, at the end of the day, I live my life for me. Because at the end of the day, I just do it for me. So whenever I mash up the place, yeah, they say I'm selfish. I just do anything I feel like. Jam and gal if I feel like. Get on bad if I feel like. Cause I'm selfish. I just bust.
Yes, I see Sean T on the inside. What's up, my brother? How things down there in South? Is it raining?
Find me on the floor. I know when we moves. And I don't really care about nobody. I know
How is it in your neck of the woods?
I rolling alone as soldier. I don't need no drinking partner. Cause if I wanna mash up the place, I mash it up for me. Whenever I tear up the place, I tear it up for me. Whenever I mash up the place, I mash it up for me. Because at the end of the day, I live my life for me.
It's now 6:21 p.m. here in Trinidad and Tobago. We will go to some adverts, then straight into the Our Lingo segment.
Yeah.
This is iLive Caribbean. wi.iliveradio.com.
Kungagana, 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 gawe, kungagana, gawe.
Yo, it's your boy DJ Sherborne presenting Mellow Magic Mondays on iLive Caribbean. Come join me as I bring to you the best mix of soca and reggae, Bollywood, remixes, and East Indian. Tune in every Monday to hear truly DJ Sherborne from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Get ready to wine and jam and vibe to your favorite song.
Yo, it's the Movement's family, it's your boys Gold Teeth and General G. And yes, folks, we are back on the radio. Catch us on iLiveRadio.com. Each and every Wednesday, that's 12 to 2 EST, which is 5 to 7 GMT. We're going to take you down memory lane, creating memories. Catch us, iLiveRadio.com, the link up show. Kaboom!
Family, amazing family.
Do you want to express yourself, think for yourself, and most of all, learn to love one another? Or just have a little laugh? Well, tune in to the I Think, Laugh and Love show on iLive Caribbean Radio on Wednesdays, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. midday. Man, this is the hottest radio station. We got the hottest DJs in the Caribbean, and you're gonna be tuned into DJ Tough. Let's go!
Yo, it's your boy DJ Bruce the Producer, and I'd like to invite everyone to my new show, What's New, What's Different. Tune into iLiveCaribbean.com on a Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. We're going to venture into all the new Caribbean music, all the new artists that you might not have heard about. So tune into iLiveCaribbean.com and check it out.
Each and every Friday between the hours of 4 and 6 p.m. Tune in to iLive Caribbean for
Crown City.
Play all the latest hits from reggae, dancehall, hip-hop, R&B, and soca. So remember, every Friday, 4 to 6 p.m. on iLive Caribbean. Craig and Jones with
Crown City.
You ready now? Every day when you walk up on the thing, girl, boost back and get one on the thing, girl. Face down, face down, face down, face down, face down, face down.
This is iLive Caribbean, broadcasting all over the internet. For any further information, please contact iLive Caribbean at info@wi.iliveradio.com. This is iLive Caribbean, wi.iliveradio.com.
Yo, one hard slap name Yeteps, coulda name Burner, coulda name Meteps. Yo, man bring a pipe, he bring in a Metex. Yo, reach around the world like FedEx. Yo, had a ex-girlfriend that is a Shredex. Take 5 1 on your head, she is a Watex. Yo, the age-old talk, every black man have a brown girl and running from a Redex. I coming with me Trini lingo, you mightn't understand me Trini lingo, if you ain't well, so the dingo. I ain't changing no doubt, my pot why you get that better. I coming yo Trini lingo, always dancing with me Trini lingo, and you ain't catching well, so the tingo. I ain't changing my dialect, my pot why you get that, hear that, watch yo. Yo.
Hey, so are we lingo? Now, lingos are called sayings, idioms, axioms, proverbs that are just simply a way of speaking in which the speaker uses graphic imagery and pictorial language to convey a particular message. These lingos were used back in the days for emphasis, commentary. Lingos were built from experience, which were handed down from generation to generations. So if not most are still used today. So in this segment, we take the opportunity to look at lingos used in Trinidad and Tobago, and I'm sure some of these are used in other Caribbean countries. You can feel free to let us know what lingos or proverbs are used in your country. Send it in the chat, let's know, and let's know where it comes from. Yeah, we'll be interested to know some of your lingos. So, the lingo we had last week was head no make for cup. Well, we didn't get a response from anybody because I think it was a jam-packed day and everybody was excited.
Yeah, and we had some technical difficulties.
Yes. So, head no make for cup, that's a lingo, a traditional saying. And the main purpose of that was that the head is not where a cap is, but to contain the brain. So we use the brains in our head, and it was told to young people or children who would have committed foolish acts that showed they were not thinking. So, your parents would have said, boy, hey, head not make for cap. You're making a silly, stupid decision or action, right? If one can judge from the success somebody would have made in their life, they learned the lesson that, hey, the head is not just for caps, but it's to contain the brain, that you'll be empowered and motivated to make better decisions. So it wasn't too bad, DJ KCD.
It was hard.
You fine.
It was only crickets in my head.
Right, so today's lingo, are you ready, people? It is, take the mail and let the postman go. Short and sweet. What does that mean?
Repeat again, repeat.
Take the mail and let the postman go. Yeah? Have you heard that one before?
Well, you all better put on your thinking caps because today we're giving away a bottle of white oak.
Yeah. It's some good advice, Hey, take the mail and let the postman go. What does that mean? Have you ever heard that before? Message us on...
No. Sorry, to win this white oak, you will have to give the answer on point. It's not near. It mustn't be almost get the answer. You have to get the answer.
So we have a vote to give away. A white oak.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, well, we will get answers. You can get us on 1-868-359-4763. WhatsApp us. Let's know what you think it means, as well as on our iLive YouTube stream, iLive Caribbean YouTube live stream. Message us there. Let us know what you think this lingo mean. Take the mail and let the postman go. Yeah? As well as on iLive Radio, iliveradio.com. You can message us in the chat. I'm seeing who's there. We have the Rhino was there, and I think Catty was there. Hey, hi guys. Welcome to iLive Caribbean. Yeah, you're here with DJ KCD and Baby D. Welcome.
Sean C say he only whining. He better put on he better put on his thinking cap.
Let's know, my brother. What do you think it means? Again, take the mail and let the postman go. What does that mean? Message us on our WhatsApp 1-868-359-4763. Hey.
All right, coming up.
Catherine is in the house. Hey, Auntie.
Hey, Auntie Catherine, I don't want you to answer that, yeah? Yeah? You don't have to win a lingo to get a bottle of white oak from me. You could get that anytime you want.
Yes,
so, please,
people.
I don't want you to answer.
You're on the last lap.
So, yes, in about let me say under 5 minutes, we will jump into the spotlight. Today we're hanging out with Simple C.
Yeah.
Right?
Some real cool vibes. The music cool.
It's cool, but I remember in the heydays, Anyway.
We'll get into that.
We will get to that.
Yo, one hard slap name Yeteps, coulda name Burner, coulda name Meteps. If a man bring a pipe, he bring in a Metex. So you go reach around the world like FedEx. Have a body hex girlfriend that is a Shredex. Take 5 man pon your head, she is a Wetex. And yes, the age old talk, every black man have a bronchial and running from a Redex. I coming with me Trini lingo, you mightn't understand me Trini lingo, if you ain't catch it well. Yo, one hard slap name Yeteps, coulda name Burner, coulda name Meteps. If a man bring a pipe, he bring in a Metex. So he go reach around the world like FedEx. Have a body ex-girlfriend that is a Shredex. Take 5 man pon your head, she is a Wetex. And yes, the age-old talk, every black man have a bronchial hand running from a Redex. I coming with me Trini lingo, you mightn't understand me Trini lingo, if you ain't catch it well, so the tingo. I ain't changing my dialect, my patois, you get that better. I coming with me Trini lingo, always dancing with me Trini lingo, and you ain't catch it well, so the tingo. I ain't changing my dialect, my patois, you get that, hear that, watch now. When you see me pull up and say, well, I'm done, means what's happening, means what going man. Come like what the bruv, you from London. Don't know what they're saying if you come from Hong Kong. Me and my soul, they're rolling, we don't have +1. We don't pop cold beer, brother, we bust one. Party all night with them girl till Hudson. Investigate that like Sherlock Holmes and Watson. And if we need dance, you hear a voice ball out. It's friends from downtown, it's Trini lingo. You mightn't understand me Trini lingo. If you ain't catch it well, so the tingo. I ain't changing my dialect, my patois, you get that better. I coming with me Trini lingo. Always dancing with me Trini lingo. And you ain't catch it well, so the tingo. I ain't changing my dialect, my patois, you get that, hear that. Watch now. Yes, they're trying to figure the accent, calculating time, how much it was in the lap spent. Couldn't it be that God take your time and he invent them kind of people? They man put them down in the back tent. All the time was spent quietly observing them girl, them shake a bouncy every day with their back bent. Inventing a carnival, so now we changing in and out of costumes every day like clocking. Singing with me Trini lingo. You mightn't understand me Trini lingo. If you ain't catch it well, so the tingo. I ain't changing my dialect, my patois, you get that better. I coming with me.
I just want to let the listeners know that, you know, if you intend to visit Trinidad and Tobago or any of the Caribbean islands, you know, being acquainted with the lingos is very good. You know, and you know, if there are any lingos that you have in your country, let's know. Message us. Tell us your name. 1-868-359-463. Yeah?
And running from a Redex. That we call.
This is iLive Caribbean. wi.iliveradio.com. This is iLive Caribbean, changing the way we listen to radio.
Online and on the go on your mobile phone. We're the internet's best choice.
Yes, baby, it's that time. We had to shine the spotlight bright today.
Yeah,
so we're talking to a man of the soil from Tobago, Speyside to be exact.
Yeah.
Now, I wonder if anybody remember back in the days when we used to be doing song clash and thing.
Well, yeah.
Let me tell you, the guy we're going and speak to was one of the leading DJs when it comes to song clash.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah.
So yes, I'm going to play one of his song clash tune and we will call him and start the discussion with him.
So this is Simple C.
International, everyone AK Menace represent Tobago, Trinidad, worldwide. Howdy! We give them with a warrior, we give them Simple C. Give them with a warrior, we give them big tune, we give them Juve, we give them big tune, we give them. 4 o'clock Juve morning, you don't know the plan. Simple C lock in the wickedest man. Floss in the pocket, black bottle in the hand. Pumping alone, need the ride with no gang. Bow! He meet the girl, them man, he start to jam. Blaze them up, penetration. Lock in Tobago, straight to Boston. With a bucket of paint and oil in a pan. Y'all in the short pants with a big bottom. Winding up their body like they're looking for man. Simple C International reach the junction. He only bust the big song before the sunrise.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yo, good afternoon.
Hey.
All right, and then we just check the levels properly. Mr. C, you hearing me clearly?
I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Nice. The listeners on iLife Caribbean, are you all hearing Mr. Sympathy clearly? Just hear something in the chat.
Check, check, check. 1 2 1 2. Check, check, check.
Right, Ice?
Hey.
All right, Sympathy. Welcome to iLife Caribbean. Right now, you are speaking with one DJ KCD alongside Baby D.
Baby D.
Yes.
Yeah, hi. This is Baby D.
Hi. Welcome.
What's up?
KCD and of course Baby D.
Hey.
Nice. Now, Mr. Sympathy, I must say, yeah. I hope my kids not listening to me right now. But I did.
What's that?
I hope my kids are not listening to me right now. But I did
no.
Had some fun with some ladies in the dance. Dancing to your music. So I am confessing.
Hello?
Yes, hello?
KCD?
Yes, you hearing me now?
Right. I was breaking up a bit, sir.
Okay, sorry. What I was saying, I had lots of fun in the dance hall with some ladies dancing to your music.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's nice vibes.
Well, all right. Well, here what? We don't have much time, so let me jump straight into the discussion we have with you. For those that listening, that watching the YouTube channel and Mixcloud, the gentleman that you are seeing up on the screen is Mr. Simple C, other known as Carlon Dinoon.
Carlon Dinoon.
Yes.
From the pristine village of Speyside. Yeah.
Well, I will hand you over to Baby D. She will be questioning you. Yeah?
Many thanks and love, man.
Hey, so Simple C is a known disc jockey or DJ for over 2 decades. And now you have the name Simple C. So I want to know, because we've been having our thing in studio here with Baby D, we have DJ KCD, last week we had Tracy D, and now we have Simple C. So how we came up with the name?
Well, back in the early 80s, coming up in the 90s, the DJs back then, like in Tobago DJs, let us say your surname starts with D, Davis, or Dinoon. Your first name is John, you might say DJ John D. Like back then, you had Corey D, you had Doki D, and you had Master D. But the name Simple C came about when I start DJing and start learning this thing. What was taught to me, I used to make it look easy and simple, without a fuss. And my first name is Carlon, so they say, "Way, how you doing this simple?" So everything is simple.
Okay,
right?
Then. Cool. Now, Simple C, the world is facing a pandemic. How have you been balancing music and life? What have you been up to with the whole COVID?
Well, basically, we know the COVID is a global pandemic, and we all have to play our responsibility. However, I balance the entire COVID situation because I think it's serious. The aspect of it in terms of your workspace, you do the requirements where you wear a mask, you keep a distance, and you wash your hands and so forth. And you only go out if you have a need to.
Cool.
But with the music aspect, right? You could record your music, your vocals, and send the vocals to someone to mix it. You don't necessarily have to be
in studio. There. Okay, cool.
Right?
Nice. So let me ask you, outside of music, we're not getting to the music music yet, deep into. Outside of music, what are you interested in? What are your interests? Let's know a little bit about you outside the music.
Well, basically, for those who don't know me, hi. For those who do, hello. Right? Some of my hobbies back then was deep sea diving and stuff. Cool. But presently, I'm being on the side of the Ministry of National Security. So you find I'm on the side of the law enforcement. So I'll be on a regular basis on the law enforcement side.
Okay, nice. So you're a singer. You're a musician singer. Who is your greatest musical influencer?
Well, in terms of different genre of music, if you're looking at we're looking at
Soca.
soca or dancehall, right? Or whether it's R&B or but if we think about soca, right? I always see myself like trying to be among with the elites, the best of the best.
Okay.
Right? For instance, you might see I like lyrical style, flow, Marshall, right? Sometimes I like the lyrics from Nadia Batson. Well, Bungie is my favorite.
Simple C.
Yeah.
Once you're on iLife Caribbean, you have to be careful how you use it with the name Nadia. It are plenty of the DJs here in love with Nadia. Careful.
Oh,
really?
Sean C.
Oh my. But the good thing about it, I'm not in the studio, so I'm far away. I don't get any licks.
So let me ask you this. Enlighten us as how you moved from being a DJ to a singer, a soca artist, a dancehall artist. What was your motivation to make that jump?
Well,
I think you still dabble in the DJ, but not as much. So what?
No, well, I still in the DJ, but COVID came, so it's a lot of restriction and so forth.
Okay.
However, in the latter part of 2016, I was home and it's just an inspiration from above because I just wake up about 4 o'clock a morning and just decide to just start writing a song, penmanship in a song, just like that. And I found it strange because I'm not a person to be on the stage singing more than, on the mic and your DJing and stuff.
Yeah.
So the crowd is no issue. I'm not a shy of the crowd. But start writing music and visualizing that, and then from that day, 2016, the latter part of 2016, everything just took off.
Nice.
So I just started writing music, recording music, and releasing music.
So which was your first release?
My first release is a song that called Talk. That was a power soca.
Soca, okay, cool.
Yeah, and then after that, I understand the game, and then I wrote All Hands on Deck.
Okay.
Actually, that's one of my favorite
one. Okay,
yeah, All Hands on Deck, yeah.
Actually, like Thank You Lord, which is your 2021 release. What was the inspiration? Yes. I think I know what was your inspiration, but let's hear from you. What was your inspiration? Yeah, inspiration.
Well, I honestly, in this pandemic situation and everything at a standstill worldwide, people dying daily, people panicking, who's next and what's what. And I'm a person believing the man above, and I always pray with the family, and I pray in the morning and the night. So when I get up in the morning to pray, got on my knees and start saying the prayers, this idea just come to me, and I start saying, you wake me up, my heart never stop, on my knees I pray, won't give up. So that line just came to me, that the man above wake me up, my heart never stopped, and I was on my knee praying, and from there I just penned the song.
Cool. It really, when you listen to the lyrics of it, it's really deep. And it's relevant to what we're experiencing with the COVID. So let me ask you this. As with any job, we encounter challenges. What do you think is one of the greatest challenge local artists as yourself experience in the music industry?
Well, sometimes that is a tricky question, and I have to be careful of answering because sometimes how we people tend to gravitate and think and tend to be spiteful at times. But however, what I believe the struggles that we have is to get the music out there.
Okay.
One of my struggling, apart from marketing, like you marketing your stuff the right way. There's a saturated area where you find some of the disc jockeys. You will email the song to them and they will just play like 5 artists, known artists. And every other DJ will play the same 5 artists. Like if they were compelled to do the same. And you don't have other persons who have little talent to have the music out there. But when you think about it, radio station is not the only platform. So we now have to try to find a way creatively to how we music on the social platform out there.
Well, what you said is true, and that is the reality. And that's why we have radio stations like iLive Radio, changing the way we listen to radio. And we have this segment Last Lap, to spotlight our local artists, you know. So I think is a good thing that we have you here, that we could add to your marketing, I guess, you know.
And of course, I am grateful. I'm humble with this experience. And I must say much love and thanks to iLive Caribbean for this gesture today.
No, you touched a little bit into the issues, because I was going to ask you, you know, as a DJs, we have a role to share the music of artists of all over the world. And being an artist yourself, your radio stations has a powerful influence and a platform to successfully, launch person's career or local artists and, you know, expand it. But at least you shared your thoughts on it, as that doesn't always happen for the local artists. It's a struggle there. So
no, you see, when come to I've been in radio station for approximately 18 years, right? I was a DJ on a radio station, so I know how it is, how challenging it is, because sometimes you might have a material from an artist, and you genuinely believe that, you know, this person is not of the big artists or the most liked artists or popular artists. And some DJs tend to follow the trend and would not play it because they tell themselves this song is not out there.
Yeah.
They don't have the energy to build that person themselves. They always depend on another person, like bandwagonists, to run after.
I understand.
Simple, see, I will jump in there for a second. Because me, KCD, as a DJ, I look at myself as a vessel or as a pipeline to assist the artists getting their music out there. So it's not me really to say this is not good enough. If I like it, I play it. If the masses don't hear it, how will they be able to like it?
No, you see what they said at KCD? I am always like this. Let the public be the judge. Let them say that.
Let they decide. Let the public decide.
Because here, how I used to look at it. Let us say a person working in a radio station for 3 hours. 60 minutes make up an hour. 60 by 3 is 180, right? Most times a DJ will mix a song by a verse and a chorus, which will approximately be, let's say, 1 minute.
Right.
So you divide that 1 minute and a half within 180, and you know where you will get. How many songs
different persons you can, you know, share the music to the world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But you're not getting that because you see some people deliberately wouldn't believe that there's a door. They will say like there's a gatekeeper. We're not letting you in until somebody say you are coming. That kind of policy, and I don't understand it.
Well, to me, that shouldn't be a DJ's job. We're supposed to
play.
Because
play
what? If people don't produce music, we have nothing to play.
And you see, what they don't look at, you see, they don't look at the effort that person. You know how much young fellas tell me they drop out of this because the pressure they're getting. But I doing this from the man above gave me the talent, the hidden talent that I discover. So I doing it. So whether they don't play it or not, I will continue doing it. Consistency is the key.
Well, then I think you have started solving the problem, Simple C. Because if there's something that we can do to change the music industry, basically is to give the youths, give the local artists airplay.
No, it's all well and good. You are saying that, but how many persons feel the same way or share the same view as you? There are a lot of DJs who I know real DJs because I was out long time. Remember, I used to promote also. And at the end of the day, you will surprise to see you still wouldn't, some of them will give you that support, but some, you want them to be the best of friends. And once you're not a name like a name brand, you wouldn't find yourself there. They believe that you shouldn't be there.
Okay. I mean, it's real. So now, I think you touched on it a little bit, but there's an abstract from a book I was reading on the art of songwriting. And it was speaking about the creative process of songwriters and singers. And Ed Bell says that creating something original is always going to take you somewhere unexpected, by definition. So that also means that process that's going into that's going in to take you there is going to be unpredictable. And that's totally the point. So I was wondering if you think that is true in terms of your creative process. Describe it, because you told me for Thank You Lord was in the middle of the night, in the morning, you got up and you just started to pen these words. Is that generally your process?
What does really happen?
Your mojo?
My entire journey with this entire music, is so unique and so different that I want to say not to say I will sit down an hour, 2 hours. The entire music, the song that come to my brain one time, and I just pen the whole song. So
that's really good.
It's real, right?
That's cool.
It's real. So I believe I have a talent, and I don't believe I will waste any more time with it.
Nice.
Right?
Simply, do you do? The right person will hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the next thing, before you finish, you see, there are a lot of dream makers out there and dream breakers. Dream makers are the persons who encourage you, even though it's constructive criticism. But you see, those who always believe you are find a fault and they have nothing to add to you, they're dream breakers. So distance yourself away from all them dream breakers.
So let me ask you this: future plans. Would you be venturing into other genre of music in the future? Could you see yourself as, I asked Tracy that, being a Trinidad, Bagobad, or Zessa music artist? Could you see yourself there?
Yeah, but I will be honest with you. My whole flow, despite I might sing calypso with wine and thing, my whole flow had to keep positive. I like to be always positive, despite of what. So you wouldn't see me big up to all the Trinidad and them who doing this stuff, the other artists who's doing this stuff. But we have to be really responsible at times. You can't just stick on certain things. You have to be responsible, because music has power. Right? So I wouldn't see myself, as much I might collaborate with a Trinidad artist, but it will be a message in a positive light.
Okay, cool. I respect that. So should we, the listeners, look out for some alliances or collaborations? What's in the mix? Anything
What's
there yet? Should we, the listeners, look out for some alliances or collaborations? Do you have anything cooking?
Of course. The sky is the limit. So you never know. Because I have some dancehall coming out soon, right? On a rhythm. So you never know. I wouldn't let everything out yet.
Nice. Okay. So, what has been your response or the feedback from your latest release? How has been the feedback for you?
I'm getting real nice. Of lately, I started doing some marketing on my own, and also I-95 and Chambrin and stuff. One or two radio stations start playing the song "Thank You Lord" because it's relevant now.
Yes.
And it's relevant tomorrow. Because God is here now, tomorrow, next year, we need Him.
So
it's relevant.
Well, Simple C, you could also try the gospel stations too.
Yeah, that song. Yes. So, where can people find you and your music? Let's know.
All right. On YouTube, you can find me as Simple C. On Facebook, you could find me as Carlin Simple C Dinoon. On Instagram, you can find me as DJ Simple C 22. And on Twitch, you can find me as Simple C, DJ Simple C.
Okay, cool. Well, Simple C, it has been a pleasure conversing with you on the last lap. All the best with your endeavors, and we'll be listening for more great music.
Simple C, before you go, would you like just to let the iLive Caribbean listeners, there's some parting words?
Big up to all the iLive Caribbean listeners globally. This is the platform that brings all genre of music to you. All right? And of course, iLive Caribbean, I see you guys moving mountains in the future to come. You're on the right path, you're on the right way, and I encourage you, I endorse it fully. Kaboom! Simple C said that.
All right. Well, for the next couple of minutes, I will play some of your hits. I will touch some of the soca, the slow ones, the fast ones, and also 1 and 2 of the dancehall.
Yeah.
Yes, it's last lap, but I would like the iLive Caribbean listeners to know that you can also sing both soca and dancehall. Right?
Cool.
So, Sympathy, it was a pleasure speaking with you. Right? And someday, sometime, once the COVID open up, we need to meet and do a live show.
Yeah.
Right?
Of course.
Right? And in the near future, actually, me and Baby D we're trying to do a live concert in studio, where we will invite local artists from Tobago, right? And try to push our music further.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree.
All right. So
and they have my support.
Great.
Full 100, nothing less.
Nice. Well, all right, Sympathy. Okay. We will chat again, yeah?
Ciao.
All right, boom. Take care.
It's Simple C again. I come to tell all my friends.
Yes, the name of this one is All Hands on Deck. This is one of my favorites.
All hands on deck. I stand in correct. All hands on deck. I say people stop and check. All hands on deck. Before you get yourself wrecked. All hands on deck. I say, togetherness, we need it, love. We need it, care for your fellow man. We need it now, right now. Togetherness, we need it, love. We need it, care for your fellow man. We need it now, right now. So much.
Sophie, is thing you want to start there?
Showing.
Or what DJ KCD and Sympathy do I think? You sure you want to see that?
Deal with this problem, start at home. Teach the little children all the issues, then we gon' solve them. Cause what we need for this land to prevail is for everyone to see we's the same. We have to join our hands and stamp we name. Cause we don't want to live so, not again. All hands on deck. I stand in correct. All hands on deck. I say people stop and check. All hands on deck. Before you get yourself wrecked. All hands on deck. I say, togetherness. We need it, love. We need it, care for your fellow man. We need it now, right now. Togetherness, we need it, love. We need it, care for your fellow man. We need it now, right now.
Yes, the name of this one is My World.
Wine for me, girl. Wine for me, girl. Solid like gold, shine like diamonds, pretty like gold. Wine for me, girl. You are my world. Solid like gold, shine like diamonds, pretty like gold. You are me wild girl. You are me need to make me succeed. Please take heed. General done gonna lead you. You keep me pumping. My heart keep ticking. Keep the fire burning. Let's make love from now till morning. Ay. Wine for me, girl. You are my world. Solid like gold. Shine like diamonds. Pretty like gold. Wine
Simple
for me, girl.
case again.
You are
with
my
the
world. Solid like gold. Shine
so
like
diamonds. When the jump pussy there. When them there. When the powder pussy there.
Yes, the name of this one is Chippin'.
I'm talking to you.
A great Juve vibe.
Saddle up. Behind the truck. Set up yourself. DJ on top. Set up yourself. Rank it up. We're chipping and chip. We're chipping and chipping. We're chipping and chipping to the morning. Simple case again. With a Juve thing. That's how we play.
Right now we on last lap. We had to do some chipping.
Pussy there. When them there. When the powder pussy there. When the mud
Bad Mass Crew, I'm talking to you. Right now, right now, right now. Saddle up, behind the truck. Set up yourself, DJ on top. Set up yourself, crank it up. We're chipping and chip, we're chipping and chipping, we're chipping and chipping to the morning. Chip, chip, we're chipping and chipping, we're chipping and chipping, we're chipping and chipping with your bedroom. Chip, chip, we're chipping and chipping, we're chipping and chipping, we're chipping and chipping with your system. Chip, chip, we're chipping and chipping, we're chipping and chipping. Everybody, free up yourself, free up yourself. Everybody, me say, free up yourself, free up yourself, free up yourself. Make them know you're the bottom on the shelf. Wave the rag, wave the rag. Everybody, me say, wave the rag, wave the rag, wave your rag. Make them know you're the boss and brag. Alright, over your head, over your head. Wave the rag them over your head, over your head, over your head. Raise your hand, I like you in the dash. It's sexy. Turn it around and wine and go down. Turn it around and wine and go down. Turn it around and wine and go down, girl. Wine and go down, girl. Wine and go down. Turn it.
Yes, ladies, turn it around.
That a your position, y'all brace. Black on your man, your property, you're not borrow people man, y'all brace. Black on your man, no girl can't test, she have to move and go long, y'all brace. Black on your man. Hey girl, if you know you can whine, make sure and get in the line. Show off your body 'cause you know you look fine. New dance called combination wine, my girl just and bubble right on the spot. Tick tock, girl like you hot, and show me what you got. Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it non-stop, girl. And bubble right on the spot. Tick tock, girl like you hot, and show me what you got. Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it non-stop. This combination real, real bad. Go and take over to be go and Trinidad. Everybody know from country to yard. The girl them a do it and they send the place mad. You have a bubble. Tick tock, drop it, drop it. Do it again and don't stop it, stop it. Put a foot in the air and drop it, drop it. Drop it in the air again.
Baby, do you listen this one?
Put up your hand if you're married.
This one is problems, eh?
Put it up. Put up your hand if you're divorced. Put it up. Put it up. Put up your hand if you're horny. Well, of course. Left the people, man, girl. Left him alone. Left the man, woman, wife. Look for your own. You take the man, wife, and playing with your life. You're looking for strife. Careful of the gun or knife. Sound the warning. People nowadays love the horning. Take the man wife for a ride. How long you think you could hide? He give you the whole day. Don't let your wife see you no way. Left the people man girl, left him alone. Left the man woman wife, look for your own. You take the man wife and playing with your life. You're looking for strife. Careful of the gun or knife. Left the people man girl. This one is for all the whining criminals. Global. Every girl, wine, 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 wine. Go down now. Wine, 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 wine. Come up back. Wine and burn. Burn. Wine and burn.
Youngsters, calm with yourself. That's one up with the girl that is sexy. Ladies.
All the ladies right now on the last lap, I want you all to follow the instructions.
This one is for all the whining criminals.
The name of this one is Wine and Burn.
Every girl, wine, 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 wine. Go down now. Wine, 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 wine. Come up back. Wine and burn. Burn. Wine and burn. Burn. Wine and burn. Burn. You die for wine for 2019. Wine and burn. Every girl, wine and burn. Alright then, wine and burn. My girl, burn out the back 24/7. My gal, wine and bend, new type of wine for 2019. Bounce to the rhythm, this is anthem. This a wine different. Go and tell a friend and bend out your back and do it again and lick up your face and bite up your lip and shake up your hip and dip, dip, dip. You can't bend your muscle sick, sick, sick. Wine and bend, bend, wine and bend.
Baby, these are about 5 minutes past 7, right? I want to play at least 3 more simple tunes.
Thank you, Lord.
I was supposed to ask him the next time I was going to play. The name of it is Break in She Place. I wanted him to explain that one, oh God, I feel to call him back, But if anybody could tell me what this song means, let me know.
Alright then, take back shot.
I listen to this song.
Wine on bed. You take a wine for 2019. Wine on bed. Every girl, wine on bed. Alright then, wine on bed. My girl, I know the back 24. Every girl, inside she plays. One for this woman. Inside she plays. This one in the morning you're harassing me. Inside she plays. Me ain't no bandage, Where you key? I was heading downtown. Make car shut down. Right from the corner. From by me neighbor. She run tell me. She want me help she. She said she love the key. Inside by she. So she said break in she place. Break in.
Baby, they are calling him. He need to explain this song. Because as a DJ.
Hello?
Hey, Simple C, what's up?
You're live.
Simple C, I really want you to explain this song. Breaking She Place.
Alive?
Yes, you're live.
Alive?
Yes, you are live.
Right. Here what happened? That song, while he's driving, going to Mayaro, I was going to work in Mayaro. And a gentleman sent a reading for me. And, well, a fella called Jabs, he's the first man start producing from a Jabs. Big up to Jabs. And the idea just come to me head. Breaking she plays. No. When I say the hook line, my thoughts just run straight to a person want to get into house and she want me to assist she. Now, people thinking otherwise.
Yes, like DJ KCD. Yeah, DJ KCD.
No. So, and I didn't study the double meaning first. It's after when I hear the song, when I finish the song, and people start to tell me certain things, and when people dancing and things, they start doing certain actions, then I realize as well. Right.
Well, Simple C.
And that's what they say.
I have a kind of DJ head, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I telling you, if I have a party and I play this song, the next song I'm going to play next is Thank You, Lord.
Sure.
Thank you, Lord, for breaking in she place. I'm telling you.
Boy, look, you having so much fun with my music, and some people have it in their hand and they just think it.
Watch me. And the listeners are excited too.
I'm telling you, I'm going to play that song next and that's my argument. I break in she place, so I thank you, Lord.
You can't listen, but hey, I never tell you to go and do that. Don't go and get locked up with nobody police unless you get permission to do it, You hear?
Yeah, man, sure. All right, Mr. C. Simple C. All right.
Okay, bye.
She don't want no hammer. She needs something big and breaking she place.
Oh gosh, you know he does go sometime. But anyway, let me respect the man's song. Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord, for all that you have done. For families,
Thank you,
friends,
thank you,
strangers.
thank you, Lord.
Let's all sing. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. My true and living God. Thank you, Lord, for all that you have done. For families,
Thank you,
friends,
thank you,
strangers.
thank you, Lord.
Let's all sing. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. My true and living God. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thanking Him. You wake me up. My heart never stop. On my knees I won't give up. You give me
Melinda say I need prayers yet. That is why I'm playing right now. Thank you, Lord.
all is joy and all is love flowing. I have to sing, explain how I'm feeling. Showers of blessings you kept pouring, and I'm shouting. I'm so grateful.
Now, Simple C have a lot more tunes, but I will let's play one more on the on the dancehall genre.
Yo. Get to you.
Yes, the name of this one is Money.
Wake up. Shake up.
From yes, yours truly, Simple C.
Nice nation. Simple C to the world. So when we spell money, me na pre-gun. Inna the dance, enough gyal a prance, and a wine and go down. 'Cause when we spell money, man want freedom. Badness, a thing of the past. Nobody bring it come. UNIT, why that a unity? Bring back the love down in our community. Put down the Glock, Tech 9 and the Uzi. Forget the one Muslim and Rasta City. Get the youths why we killing one another. Every single day it's a whole heap of murder. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat, the gun chatter fire. Drop out the damn gang ceasefire. So when we smell money, me na pre-gun. Inna the dance, enough gyal a prance, and a wine and go down. 'Cause when we spell money, man want freedom. Badness, a thing of the past. Nobody bring it.
This is iLive Caribbean. wi.iliveradio.com.
My name is Kafra Rudder, aka Crew Vader. Alongside DJ LP, we'll be hosting Backyard Radio on iLive Caribbean, where we focus on global dance music and Caribbean dance music. Lots of DJs, music producers, live performances, and lots of discussions about music. So definitely don't want to miss out on Thursdays at 8 p.m. So tune in to Backyard Radio on iLive Caribbean.
This is Rise and Shine Barbados. You can catch us every Monday and Wednesday, 5 a.m. for some rock, some pop, some hip-hop, some house, some R&B, jazz, reggae and soca. It's a mixed bag of musical inspiration.
It's all up to you now.
iLive Caribbean Radio.
So rise and shine.
Rise and Shine, 5 a.m. AST, Tina Penny M. Let's wake up. Tune in to iLive Caribbean Radio.
Sparta. This is yours truly. Sparta.
It's 7:15 p.m. here in Trinidad and Tobago, and we are late. We suppose the Kaiso segment supposed to start from 7 p.m. But we couldn't have cut Simple C. We were enjoying ourselves hanging out with Simple C, yeah?
Yeah.
So before we go into the Kaiso, we have a little news for you. Baby D will give those news to you. Baby D, you ready for them? Or?
Yeah.
Nice. Talk to them.
Cool. So, local news. We have, there's been a lot of buzz in recent months around the songwriter, singer, and producer Annalie Prime. Her music, she classifies it as fusion music with a reggae, calypso, or folk-based, mixed with modern hip-hop and R&B. Now, she's a 26-year-old singer, and she's from Chase Village. And when I saw the name, I said, okay, I went to university with her sister. And her music is really interesting, so it's very captivating to her new fans. And she released her debut album in My Head last year. And she's getting ready to launch a new album, right? Very soon. So we could look out for that. She have some songs, So Tired, that premiered June last month. And she have a music video, Set Your Sight, which came out a little earlier in the year. So she's really taken a lot of traction in the local industry in Tobago. Sadly, our COVID-19 death has crossed 900. We had 4 persons dying as of 4 p.m. today.
Wow.
Yeah. So we now 903 with 250 new positive cases. Active cases today stand at 6,378. There are 339 patients in hospital, 123 in our step-down facilities, and 233 in state quarantine, and 5,666 in home self-isolation. So we're still grappling with the effects of this pandemic, right? Although we have a lot of persons being vaccinated with our first dose, which is 220,748, we only have 123,497 persons being fully vaccinated with the second dose. So that's it. We also have a veteran, Dr. Margaret Elcock. She died yesterday. She was a veteran broadcaster and pioneer of local gospel radio in Trinidad and Tobago, following a heart attack. She was the founder of the Family Focus Network, which is a parent company to Isaac 98.1 FM gospel radio station, and she was the first Christian radio station in Trinidad and Tobago. And Dr. Elcock, she was also the first woman on the island to own a national radio station. So our condolences to her family. So that's it. And in entertainment news in the Caribbean, we have one of the most influential reggae artists, Protege. He released a brand new video for self-defense, which is one of his single from his latest album, which is In Search of Lost Time. The visuals for the video is really good. It was directed by Rebecca Williams, as she used a group of women who took matters into their own hands to expose a man of his horrific crime. Now, this is a kind of replica of Protege in his lyrics, addressing distrust in the country's government and taking a vigilante approach to control the bad-minding people running the streets. So it is really good. So you all could look out for that. It's really hitting the waves. So that's some news.
David, he addressed something that Protege, he doesn't trust the government. Do you have any country in the world where the people trust the government? Really?
I don't think so.
What that say? What that really saying?
Well, and that have been happening for centuries. Since the beginning of time.
But we
just have to look to the Almighty.
Exactly.
Oh, and we have some news coming in. There have been a lot of floods in Tobago.
And Trinidad.
Flash floods in Bonacore. That's on the way to Crown Point. And Roxborough also had the houses being flooded. So the weather, as I said, is raining cats and dogs up here, down here. Yeah.
All right, so we're jumping straight into the Kaiso segment. The first one today is from
DJ
Crazy.
Today, before you start,
okay,
could I tell my listeners the lingo again? Yes. Right, so the lingo for today is take the mail and let the postman go. Now, I see Molly, she said that one hard, but she never heard that one.
Right, Molly, you're not getting my white
so
oak.
We have a white oak, a bottle of white oak to give away today, people.
Right.
Message us and let us know. Message us in the iLive Caribbean live stream.
So wait, if nobody gets it today, we could ask that same one next week.
We could what?
We asking that same lingo for next week.
Yeah. They know they might go and research and Google
they might go and research it. So here what? All you have to get it this week. If anything, the old look will go to next week if no one win it this week. Yeah?
Right.
Simple C. You're from Speyside. I don't want you to answer either.
He might know.
Yeah. You might know that one. Nah.
Take the mail and let the postman go.
Nah, simple C.
What does it mean?
I don't want to answer that one.
It's a proverb. I could give them a little clue in terms of proverb that taught good manners, honesty, and respect. So this one is more about respect. Take the mail and let the postman go. So let's know. Right? You can message us in our iLive radio chat, in our iLive Caribbean live stream YouTube chat, in the Mixcloud. as well as you can WhatsApp us. Yeah. On our WhatsApp, 1-868-359-4763. Let's know what you think it means. Yeah, we have a bottle of white oak to give out today. Yeah. Yeah.
I think you need to give them it one more time now. I think something just happened there. I had to try to figure it out.
Okay. Right, and these lingos are very, very interesting. They reflect our culture and some of these sayings that would have been handed down through generations. Our grandparents would have told us these things. Our great-grandparents would have passed it down to them. And, you know, I think this one have a European root, this lingo.
Right, well, I sort out the issue. We have roughly 8 minutes for the Kaiso segment. I may take 5 minutes from the last lap on the last lap segment. I have 4 tracks to play. I will not play the entire song because Calypso long time was like 10 minutes and 11 minutes. Well, anyway, the first one is from Crazy. The name of it is In Time to Come. Like Crazy was looking through a crystal ball when he wrote this song. Some of the things really not it happening, eh?
No,
all right.
Okay.
So take a listen.
This is iLive Caribbean. wi.iliveradio.com.
Sweet Kaiso.
Yesterday has come and gone, leaving some of us to mourn. Times we had and friends we lost, and while nature took its course, we have seen the many faces of slavery. We have seen the British Empire fall. We have seen Hitler's contribution to history. We have seen the rise and fall of the Berlin Wall. We have seen famines. We have seen wars. As you well imagine, we have seen nothing yet because in time to come, America will have a black president.
That happened.
There's going to be an active world government. In
it coming.
The world will see human life cheaper than dirt. In time to come,
that happening already.
The space aliens will land on the earth.
I ain't sure about that one, eh?
Will win the World Cup. Marijuana will sell in the shop. Science will produce bread out of stone and then create the first human clone. Technology will reach a new high. Buses and cars will fly in the sky. Trinidad will make a nuclear bomb. In time to come. In time to come.
You know that might sound far-fetched. But remember we had some bombing in Trinidad already, eh? Mm-hmm. You remember that? I think that was 2004 or 5. We had some bombing on Frederick Street. A lady actually lost her leg, eh?
Moving from the dark ages, man has progressed in stages. Through the stone and iron age, till we turn another page. And we saw the adventures of Alexander, waging war in his obsession for conquest. Inventions like the chariot and the saber, the weapons that put Europe under duress. Mankind achievements sometimes were great, and his glorious moments mark the passage of time. But wait, in time to come, mankind will have a colony on the moon.
In time to come,
This calypso will be a top 40 tune.
in time to come,
Scientists will synthesize silver and gold.
in time to come,
People will have real sex by remote control. The first dead man will come back alive. Cancer and AIDS victims will survive. Babies will born with mustache and beard. Penis and kidneys will be repaired. The government will ban cigarette. Breakfast and lunch will be a tablet. A 2-year-old will split the atom.
in time to come.
What you all think?
Some of the things you want to talk about really happening, you know?
I ain't nobody alien coming on Earth though. Anyway, the next one is from Lord Funny. I think I really liking Lord Funny these days, you know. I played
Let me hear what
Lord
you're playing
Funny
today.
the last 2 weeks. You see, I had to play our next Lord Funny this week. The name of this one is Ding Dong. What do you think you're gonna sing about it?
DJ Casey, I don't know. Let's listen.
Find you well, hey. I know you know the chorus. So yes, we gonna sing along with Lord Funny this evening.
Ding dong, ding dong,
Ding
dong.
When I say ding, you say dong now?
Dong, ding dong,
Ding
dong,
ding
dong. Yes.
Nice up.
Party in full swing, sweet music jamming, Jane dancing with Dan. She man want to break she hand, start to hit she kick and cover, but she decide she had enough. Jam the girl back to a wall, but it's he who start the ball. Let go me ding dong, you're pulling me ding dong.
Oh my word!
Me ding dong, you're hooking me ding dong.
Hey hey!
Ding dong, you're rolling me ding dong, you stretching me.
This is
Kaiso, Kaiso!
www.iliveradio.com.
Yes, if you know this one, sing it.
Dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Yes. Party in full swing, sweet music jamming, Jane dancing with Dan. She man want to break she hand, start to hit she kick and cover, but she decide she had enough. Jam the girl back to a wall, but it's he who start the ball. Let go me ding dong.
You play with my ding dong.
You squeezing me ding dong.
If you play with it, leave it. Play with it. Play with it. Don't let it go.
Ding dong. You're rolling me ding dong. You stretching me ding dong. You go bust me ding dong. Yeah. Tell you. When he tried to bite, she only screamed more tight. She say, all you're meant to bowl. Then she start to squeeze and roll, playing that how you like the beat, making me shame all in the street. Then she bring him to his knees. He start to beg, she darling, please let go me ding dong.
Let me hear ya.
You're pulling me ding dong.
Hey, hey.
You're squeezing me ding dong. You're hurting me ding dong.
Once you're playing with it, play with it.
You're rolling me ding dong. You're stretching me ding dong. You go boss me ding dong. Yeah. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
So this is Kaiso, Kaiso.
What I love when that feeling starts
Baby D,
to wet.
I was listening the Ecstasy Overdose.
What I
And they played this song and I cannot
find it nice.
hear what? I was praying for today to come to play it.
Boogie the chord is raise all I for them. Boogie that
Terry Lion.
Peacock and Chipana. A melody as a dictator. What but soca? Well, yo, feel the love again. Well, yo, glad in now your historic day. I feel like
This is
iLive Caribbean. wi.iliveradio.com.
Do you know what I love? When that feeling starts, it goes away. Do you know what I love? What make you move your hips so? Make your hips so. Boogie the chord, raise all of your toes them. Boogie your dance and you man. Become not your partner. The melody has every filter. What but soca? Well, yo, feel the love again. Well, yo, can't deny your historic fate. Well, yo, respect this spark that started flame. Well, yo, you got to love it over and over again. I can line with my friends so the fun never ends. Still can't top this feeling. They never make me feel that way. Never make me feel
Baby D,
that
you see this Terry Lyons? I think right now she has one of the most powerful voices in soca and calypso right now.
And this is the daughter of the legendary Super Blue.
And sister of Fayan Lyons.
Topics will never end. So when you talk about goats and number one, don't forget the done. Long before we born, in history we born. Calypso party throne. Hey, so when you move your hips so. And when you shake it, boogie the chord, raise all of your toes there. Boogie your dance and your man. Become not your partner. The melody
You really catch it though.
What the
I love it. Although lucky I don't go and jump in the last lap segment or I play it again, I'm telling you. And like Nicholas Henry agree with me, man.
You got to love it over and over again. In the days of masters and slaves, yeah, that was the poor man's paper, yeah. The thing that we have is gold. Honor and charity. Don't suppress one for the other. Calypso is the start of the culture. Honor and charity. So when I sing from my heart, yeah, and you feel it in your soul, that informative feeling, sometime it hits home. So let's not forget the main ingredient of the culture. Calypso is the seed that bears the fruit, yeah. Hey, so when you move it, so and when you shake, boogie the chord, raise all of your voice, boogie your dance and you man. Become not your partner, a melodious educator. What but soca?
That's enough? Or we want to hear more?
7:34.
Do you know what I love? When that feeling starts and goes away. Do you know what I love?
Right. That was the end of the Kaiso segment. We're going to do a little advert and then we're jumping straight on to the last lap.
On the last lap.
Baby, they are playing a song on the boat, right, Saturday?
I know scene.
Saturday, what are we doing? Reggae night?
Reggae? Yeah.
That playing still?
Nowhere.
Oh gosh,
Nowhere.
baby, I love that song.
Reggae.
That song.
Roots.
To me, that is
conscious.
The new version of Calypso from David Weather. It's that kind of same vibe I just get now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, boy. Anyway.
This is iLive Caribbean. wi.iliveradio.com.
iLive Caribbean invites you to log on to the Dirty Fire Show each and every Monday night between the hours of 8 to 10 p.m. featuring selected dirties and yours truly, Fire Travis, for the best in urban music, past and present. Each and every Monday night between the hours of 8 to 10, the Dirty Fire Show. Why?
Every Tuesday on iLive Caribbean, Mr. Ring is on the control. Every Tuesday nights from 8 to 10, it's cooking something on iLive Caribbean. Dancehall, reggae, hip-hop. The best coming from Martinique, Guadeloupe, French Guyana, Radio Island. DJ Mr. Ring cooking something every Tuesday night, 8 to 10 on iLive Caribbean. Ring, ring, ring.
Hustle everybody
Fridays.
Get those frequencies locked.
With Mr. Spicy, the Groove Master.
And the beautiful lady, Sahara, your island gem.
For our
Jam Rap Session.
Straight out of jam.
Fridays at 10 p.m.
And cruise with us into the midnight.
On iLive Caribbean, your #1 internet radio.
Want to go on a boat ride on Saturday? Then join DJ KCD as he captains a different boat ride every Saturday night. 2 hours of pure vibes from 6 p.m. All aboard the boat ride, only on iLive Caribbean Radio.
This is iLive Caribbean, broadcasting all over the internet. For any further information, please contact iLive Caribbean at info@wi.iliveradio.com. This is iLive Caribbean, changing the way we listen to radio. Listen to radio. Listen to radio. Listen to radio.
Yes, this is last lap on last lap, but before we jump into it, we need to give the response to the lingo that was given by Baby D, and I hope nobody gets it.
But nobody gets it.
Nobody
gets it.
Thank you.
Right, so we have our white talk for next week.
Yeah, we survived 1 week, man. Nice.
Cool. So, take the mail and let the postman go. That is similar to focus on the message, not the messenger. So, Miss Molly, I hope you heard that. Take the mail and let the postman go is just like focus on the message, not any messenger.
Oh, Molly found it was hard.
Molly found?
It was too hard.
Yeah, no, she said she never heard that one.
Well, she know it
she
now.
Never
Write
heard that
it down,
one.
use
she know
it.
that one. Right? So, it's more or less listen to the advice someone is giving you and don't focus on criticizing his or her personally. So, it was usually used, DJ Casey, in responses to you might protest about having to respect someone whose lifestyle or disposition doesn't go in harmony with your beliefs or so. So, your parents can say, hey, for example, I think they give the example of a pastor who may be living or a preacher living a bad life. So, hey, so listen to what the pastor say, listen to the message. Whoever pastor do, that is not your business. So, take the mail, let the postman go. Focus on the message, not on the messenger. You see, if I had said focus on the message, not the messenger, everybody would have.
Yeah, but I like how you say the pastor, some of them pastor. Hey.
Well, that is the information I'm reading. That's the example.
Could I use another example, boy? Anyway.
It's relevant.
Right, so we're jumping straight into the last lap. We have just about 20 minutes to go.
So clear the furniture.
Clear whatever you need to clear it.
Yeah, and get ready.
You cannot go outside, the rain is falling. Right? So now we're going to make it steamy in here. Last week we had somebody doing aerobics. We wanted to get somebody again this week, but circumstances.
We'll let you guys know when we have the next session.
Well, they said they will be here next week, so let me look forward to that.
So at 30 minutes, 20 minutes are some exercise. Getting fit. So yes.
Baby D, we had no carnival last year. We had no carnival this year. So there is no Notting Hill carnival this year either.
Right. Well, we got the last lap.
As Bungie say, we need to use our imagination. All house is road.
But you confine in your mind. Want your imagination. When you feel that all this thing cancel, let's see, can't cancel what we doing, brother. You're mad. Brother high school, jumping on the gallery like it's rude. And then somebody getting mad at this other like it's rude. My house is the rude. Backyard is the rude. Front yard is the rude. Side yard is the rude. Alright, hey. All house is road, brother. All house is road. All house is road right now. All house is road. All house is road right now. All house is road. All house is road right now. All house is road. Them laughing at Trinidad, say carnival, we don't have that. We go take speaker box and load it up on a van back. Put rum in a knapsack, then jump out in a hazmat. Party in we are, you see the gate, we not going past that. Early Juve morning, the man still have to take up the powder, still have to fly, and the pain still will have
have to spray up. The sweat still will have to sweat, but there won't be a crowd to break up. Even if it's me alone, carnival never stop. Brother high still jumping on the gallery like it's road. But then somebody getting mad at this other like it's road. My house is the road. Backyard is the road. Front yard is the road.
Well, I want everybody to meet me.
Find me outside. Find me outside. Find me outside.
Even if the rain falling, you could jump up in the rain.
On the road again. Man, I wake up sleep in my bed. Oh, I wake up outside instead. Hey,
Mr. KCD.
find me outside. Find me outside. Find me outside. Outside, outside, outside. On the road again. On the road again. Man, I wake up sleep in my bed. Oh, I wake up outside instead. On the road again. On the road again. Oh, I fall asleep in a Rima and I wake up on the Savannah stage. On the road again. On the road again. Went to sleep in my bed. Oh, they fight me outside instead. On the road again. On the road again. And I was on the stage performing. How do I find the light? I had a dream. Then someone wake up outside. It was a scene. Behave like a landslide. All over everything. This was a fete. Someone shake up. Pick up my shake up.
On the road is the place for me. Need a bumper near to me. Wanna jump up with somebody? Everybody shouting out, mass! Hot up play. Just give me some soca replay. Mass hot up play. On the road is the place for me. Need a bumper near to me. Wanna jump up with somebody? Everybody shouting out, mass! Hot up play. Just give me some soca replay. Mass hot up play. Tell them we can't wait another day. Mass hot up play. Don't tell me about cancel or delay. Mass hot up play. I said this so long we've been waiting. The first party we touched, it a go mash up in a pieces. Party bad up, mash up in a pieces. You don't know your bag of us, rip up in a pieces. We come to spark it up, mash up in a pieces. With woman we blast it up, boy. The man them shouting rap 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 rap. The girl them shouting bap 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 bap. The man them shouting rap 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 rap. The girl them whining bap 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 bap. Boom. Tick tock, watch your girl a tick tock. No time for no chit chat. Bust it like a big block, boy. Lick shot, girl rub down me six pack. Blend it like a mix track. Wet fret is a big splash. It's so long we've been waiting, boy. The girl them whining up, and the friends them whining up. I said this so long we've been waiting. As soon as a big tune bust it a go mash up in a pieces. Party bad up, mash up in a pieces. You don't know your bag of us, rip up in a pieces. We come to spark it up, mash up in a pieces. With woman we run.
So, baby D, if you don't come point, I hear it a flooding down there.
Yes.
So you have to cross the river.
So like the river come down.
So right now the road is the river.
Yeah.
When the river come rushing by, if you want to be in the river,
everybody, let me hear you. Hey. DJ KCD, like you want me to go on bad in studio today?
I want you to get up. All those on the chat right now. If all our baby need to get up and start to shake that waist of hers. Please say so on the chat. Say get up.
Somebody say one, somebody say two, somebody say three, somebody say mash up this party, somebody say jump, somebody say wait, somebody say take out something and start to mash up the place. It's like to jump up and ting, 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 ting. It's like to wind up and ting, 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 ting. Raise your hand and show me anything. Everybody sing, boy, take a jump and boy, take a wine and boy, roll your behind up. It's carnival again, baby. She bound to get you. Fire ding 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 ding.
Cause when I done, I gonna mess you around, I gonna catch a fire, she bumper. Catch a bucket of water, and keep it there for your daughter. Cause when I done, I gonna mess you around, I gonna mess you around, hold my heart, my bumper. Catch a fire, my bumper catch a fire.
DVD.
My own and catch a fire, so hold up. No, not yet.
Fire, catch a fire.
What to do? Give what a hold.
DVD, I see this song.
This was a classic. Classic.
Hey!
Jessica, Bonnie and Clyde.
Please make some contact. I'm your body, you're my I'm your body, baby. We're talking about what I am, so it's I miss the way I used to pull and until you. Boy, the feeling of your grace in my heart, that made me feel to celebrate and jump up in the party. I'm moving, jumping, to money. I'm your queen, you're my king, my God.
You don't know. It's all about the soca bangra. It's all about Bunchy and Shammy. You don't know. It's all about the soca bangra. That's right. So let me rock Shammy.
They're dancing up the bangra and they're getting on well bad.
DVD, I ain't like where I'm whining alone, you know. What is that? What is that?
Pull your bell, call up your crews, will be a fool now. Let us take it back to fantastic Friday old school now. When the people used to get turned back to power soca. So Mr. Badman, please be begging you to keep it cool now. I remember when I was small and Super Blue touched the stage. And I remember when I was George and Ronnie McIntosh came. We had people used to be jumping, climbing up on the fence. Then the PVC with some big flags, waving up with them tents. And if you slow the stadium, I'm out with people from Maloney, Arima, San Fernando, and point up there when they come down. So mash up the whole place. Now how get a pussy coming down? So mash up the whole place. Now Until and Mova coming down, so turn up the whole place. Everybody up in China booth, so turn up the whole place. What has been a bit of a we mashing up the place right now. And the ball is very critical. Can't never win and make them and them fall like wild animal. Oh, true till and this is so magical. I'm so nice like analog when mixed up with the digital. We mashing up the place right now. We coming out to take over the town. You don't know me, I'm the general though. And the ball is very critical. Can't never mind and make them and them fall like wild animal. Oh, you may tell us and this is so magical. I'm so nice like analog. One time, hey, we all in the streets, shaking the town. You know the vibe, follow the sound. Larger than life, spread like a cloud. All in the road, singing loud. We ready to make a mess of this. Ready.
Yes, right now we're going to a gong. The floor of our house is right now.
Make a mess of this. Everybody come on the ground down together. Come down together. Hard down together. Hard down together. On the ground down together. Ground down together. Boy, on the time we hear the sound. Hit the ground.
Who behind we will be on the stage. Reach on the stage. When we reach up there, we go party in a big way. Yeah, your fat season hard and you feel warm up. And every fat you go like you Mash up on the stage, it's our destiny. Cause we want the best life for the grand finale. Cause you name Bacana, I name Bacana. Dice with festival, now the carnival. Everybody up in the air, the air, the air, the air, the air. We gon' drop the stage with 300 the air. We got the, we got the, we got the, wine it and wine it up, we got the party. We got the, we got the, we got the, wine it and wine it up. Can't challenge we come, we brave, we ready, we don't start, we ready. Them can't challenge we, so them can't challenge we. Make it clear right now, turn up the vibe in here right now, turn up the sound in here right now. Everybody point to the spot right now. Right here, 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 right here. Coming up for your daddy, walk up, coming up for your daddy boy, coming up for your daddy, walk up, coming up for your daddy boy. Ride the wine on your man, and let your fever down, and the drum in a band, bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, okay.
Let me end the party right now. For somebody get hit, for somebody act mad. I want to take out the shit. Let's end the party right now. For this really get red. See that crew over there look like they want to wine on their head. Let me done the party right now. Things could really get tense. See the crowd getting antsy and they starting to rock the fence. Let me stop the party right now. Cause that man running through the crowd. And it looking like if he shouting like if he shouting. Party right now.
When I reach up in fet, everybody must sweat. My behavior stink, my behavior real ring. When she start to whine hard, but they know what you can back mad. Everybody hold in it like slow, move water liquid flow. Stamp up on the floor, girl wind down and touch it all. Hands up, you know you're sure. You don't come in here to my go. And all who say mass, smash it.
Well, everybody start to jump. Take out your rag and start to wave. Now everybody start to jump. And everybody start to wave.
Start to stamp up like you're blinking heads. Wave over your blinking head. Me have a army of people. Me have a army of revelers. I am the general. Bow. Mama drop, mama drop, mama drop, mama drop, mama drop.
We're with DJ K-City. We're on the last lap. On the last lap. Yeah.
Mama drop. And we have the switch to lock. Mass to the left, to the left, to the left. Hit. Mass to the right, to the right, to the right. Hit. Jump up straight. Hit. Jump up straight. Hit. Lord. Show me your ammunition. Hit.
Fly the drone. The better girls, the better vibes. You're looking for beef, violence on your mind. Rolling with your crew, scuff.
David E, I could have never understand this going to fed.
Stupid man wanna fight in fed. Them boy wanna smash up that.
It's a real stupid man that's fighting fed.
Stupid man wanna fight in fed. Them
and girls felt in their back, their waist.
wanna smash up that. Hey, you stupid man, hold a woman and give her jam. Hey, you stupid man, drop the bottle out of your hand. Hey, you stupid man, we don't want nothing inside the van. Hey, you stupid man, you too damn stupid man.
Hold a woman and leave her walk. All of the talk that been a walk. Jab no they no confusion. Jab no they in confusion. Hold a woman and leave her walk. All in front of the people jump. Under the grabber and the rumbler.
Hey, you stupid man, hold a woman and give her jam. Hey, you stupid man, drop the bottle out of your hand. Hey, you stupid man, we don't want nothing inside the van. Hey, you stupid man.
Every Monday to the video ready for it? Ready? Yeah. Come now we go. I'm a whole line and a long chain. Come here we go. I hear you babies in the morning. Come here we go. You have lights, so why you complaining? You have lights, so why you complaining?
Till I lay to rest. Where's my light? When we bust it, it go bang bang. We like Gojo Bantan. Real. No pull back it up. Pull back it up. I like it. Till I lay to rest. Where's my light? When we bust it, it go bang bang. We like Gojo Bantan. Real madman. We like Gojo Bantan. Walk inside a party, do it feel like Gojo Bantan. All when Karan gone, you see me walking with the lantern. I feel like Gojo Bantan. Rolling up a fat one, chilling with my friends. I light it up in front of Man Taliban, I am a man Taliban. Man Taliban, well all you better look, cause I come in like a man, like a nuclear weapon. Mashing up every day, I'm mashing up every session. And the thing will make it once I doesn't take me medication. Don't compare me with no other man, cause there is no opposition. Oh God, once you have from a go bed, only thing I gain is gunshot. I feel like go dead, no sir. It's a party bomb to dawn. Turn it up upside down, and anyway you turn around, everything for the run.
your papa way, no other. Your papa way, no other. Your papa. Yes, baby, the 7:56 here in Trinidad and Tobago. We have to pull the curtains down on this last lap.
4 more minutes.
So, you know, we
featuring today?
We're featuring David Rudder. This was Road March
1986. About 86.
And the name of it is by High Girl. I must say it's really slow. It's not the typical road march of today, right?
Yeah.
BPM is usually 150 up road march. Now, this BPM is 112. So it's a bit slow, but believe you me, the masqueraders did enjoy themselves on that day with Baha'i Girls from David Rudder. So
are we about 4 years? Or are we 4 years?
You were 4 years old? You still in Pampers, girl? Yes. Well, anyway, we have 3 more minutes, and that will be the last song for the evening. But before I go, I need to pay respect to the presenters before us, Mixmaster G on the lunchtime ride, Trouble M, and after us is Mistering on what is cooking in the kitchen. It will be from 8 to 10, and from 10 p.m. to 9 will be Sparta on the stage show. So the road march for this last lap today is by High Girl from David Rudder, which was sung in 1986. I speed it up a bit. So yeah, baby, deal with God, what?
Everything is possible.
Nice.
Hey, baby.
Kaiso.
This girl from Bahia, staying in Maruga. This lady real lucky, she bunks up with sweet me. As a man with a plan, well I really didn't waste no time. I make up my mind tonight, this Brazilian is mine. As the music played, Lord, she started to sing to the soca beat. She put a samba swing, pim 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 baby di mama, pretty biggie bamba, pim 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 baby di mama, bing bang di ding go be, pim 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 baby di mama. Bam de be, bam de be, bim baby di mama, pretty biggie bamba, biggie bam, bim baby di mama, bim mama, bim baby di mama. Then she start to tremble, she give me goose pimple. Soca in she samba, samba in she soca. I just take off my shirt, but so show she made Trini France. The woman just put on a smile as she damn she samba dance. She had me in heaven, she had your boy in hell. What that woman do to me, I just couldn't tell. All I know is she ring my bell with this bim baby di bamba, briggy diggy bing baby, diggy bang, bim baby di bamba, bim baby bim baby, bim baby.